Hi, this is Jane at Green Side Up. Today we're going to talk about chrysanthemums. You probably know the word mums. It's their nickname, and everybody knows them as mums. Probably because chrysanthemums is such a long name and, well, I can't spell it anyway. Going on. We're going to talk about mums today. They are the fall flower that you will be finding in garden centers and probably blooming in your yard right now. Mums come in different varieties. They come in different colors. So we're going to do just kind of a broad overview on those kinds of things and also on their care. Here at Green Side Up, we sell what are called Belgium mums. There are also just your regular garden variety mums, and you probably won't really know the difference too much. Both of them can be grown as perennials. Mums can be grown as perennials as far north as Zone 3, which would be like North Dakota, upper Minnesota. I used to have them in my garden at home in Minnesota. They can be grown as perennials, but a lot of people buy them and use them as annuals. And if they weren't sold as annuals, truthfully, I don't know what garden centers would do because that's what we sell in the fall. So there are early, mid, and late blooming mums. Generally, the early mums are what you would use way up north. Early and mid-blooming mums are what we would use here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. They come in different colors. They range from white to yellow, oranges, pinks, purples, and reds. It's not the red like you see at Christmas time. It's more of a muted red, but they're very pretty. One of the fun things about mums is that when they are doing their bud thing, before they've really come out into full bloom, often their buds are very, very dark in color. And as they start to open up, as those flowers start to open up, they change colors. And so on a plant, you will have often several different colors going on that same plant because the flowers are in different stages of development. All right, so going back now, I told you that mums can be grown as annuals. If you take your mum home, plant it, and use it as an annual, it will come up in the spring. When it does come up in the spring, you need to keep it trimmed back until about July. That will prevent it from blooming too early. If you keep it trimmed back until July, then it will bloom in the fall when you want them blooming. Mums have a very shallow root system, so you do need to make sure that they keep watered, both in the ground and if you just keep them in the pots. They can dry out very quickly, and if they dry out, well, that's not so good. So just make sure that you water your mums every day, or at least check them. Mums are photoperiodic. That means that the buds, the flowered buds, will develop according to how much light they're getting. And it is one of the reasons why you have mums in the fall, because your nights have gotten a little bit longer and the buds are able to develop. Buds will develop, all of them actually develop on the plant, but they're not all at the same stage. And so you will often have a flower that is blooming next to a bud that you can maybe hardly see. On a mum plant, you will often have a very long period of bloom time because those buds will all develop in time. As I mentioned, here at Green Side Up, we sell the Belgium mums. We like them because they are very hardy. They have prolific flowers. They are a nice, round, attractive plant, and they will look very nice in your yard. Right at this point, most of them do not have flowers on them. They just have the buds, which is perfect because then you get to enjoy that entire display of color when they start to bloom. This is Jane at Green Side Up. Have a happy fall, and remember, mum's the word.